Hello darlings, and welcome to today's daily diary. Oh shit. Dear. You join me in Officer CRABTREE, and I'm hoping he's going to start. Well done, crabbers. Right, today has not gone according to plan, not by any manner or means, including issues with CRABTREE, who I have, quite frankly, neglected. Now, there's been condensation in here, and I've left him for far too long, and he's got a little bit mouldy, bless him. Only a little bit on the seatbelts. Whatnot. There's a bit there on the headrest. Oh, he needs a good wipe down with the damp flannel, so he does. But he had a flat tyre and a flat battery. So I've been doubly grateful for my little gadget, which pumped his tyre up and then started his engine. It is the best jump starter I have ever had. Right, so I'm a couple of hours behind where I was planning to be. Hello, Madam Fanny. Hello, YVETTE CARTE-BLANCHE. Darling Nettykins. As you can see, it's another bloody miserable day. It is 6 degrees according to Officer CRABTREE. So yeah, not gone as planned, but we will make the best of things. So I've abandoned the idea of sending the gloves to Australia, because I realised they've actually bought 6 pairs, not 2 pairs, and I haven't got a doings big enough to accommodate 6 pairs. Which way? Oh, we'll go this way. We'll go this way, save me turning right. Okay, so what's happening now? I've lost the plot. Did I ever have the plot? It's a fair question. Right, I am off to Sainsbury's, where I'm going to get some bits and pieces for Mr. George Rajabati. I'm going to nip into Timpson's and get a new battery in Madam Fanny's key fob, and I'm hoping that will somehow cure the gremlins that we've been experiencing of Madam Fanny being a twat. And then we'll sod off to Rajabati. I was planning to go to Matlock Bath for a battered sausage with chips and curry sauce. We might have to abandon that. Right, I will see you at Sainsbury's. Well, that wasn't as long a journey as I recall. Happily. Right, so we chuck a little right at the island here. Over the river. Over the railway line. And here we are, my favourite Sainsbox. Save up to half price on selected home and electricals. I may well do, oops, exactly that. Right, what I'm going to do, very unusually, is just have a wander round with a trolley and a browse, rather than going in with a list. I'm just going to have a browse and see things that I think, oh, I need that. We'll chuck it here. You can't see, but that's the railway line just down there. Right. I will be back in a minute. Just the other side of this zoom blur transition. Just been to Timpson's, got the battery fitted. £19.95. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. I mean, the battery, what do they cost, those batteries? £1, if that, and it took him about 30 seconds. £19.95. Right, I'm coming round to the back entrance, partly because there weren't any trolleys, and I want one of those, but I thought I'd give you a quick glimpse of the railway station. You haven't seen it for a while. Many of you might not have seen it at all. So basically, that's the main line station there, and that's the end of the Derwent Valley line, and the line going that way, that's now a heritage line, and operates as peak rail. Right, let's grab a trolley, and go and do some shopping. 1995, blood and sands. Okay, and we're back in office at CRABTREE. That's the shopping done. Well, I'll show you what I've bought when we get to Rajabati. But before that happens, it's very much lunchtime, and I've got my heart set on that battered sausage. So I think we're going to take a little turn into Matlock Bath and go mad and treat ourselves. Should be able to park today. Parking's normally an issue in Matlock Bath, but we're not exactly in tourist season, are we? So we might be okay. So that means a right-hand turn here. I did consider a cheeky McDonald's. But no, we will go in search of the mythical battered sausage, I think. It's been a while. God, that's becoming a catchphrase, isn't it? It's been a while. It's been a while, darlings. I love Matlock. Oh, there's Willersley Castle up there in the shrouded in the fog and mist. And if you remember, we went up there last year to bag the local trig, which is just outside the castle. And this is where we transition from Matlock into Matlock Bath. We go underneath the railway line. I must take you on that railway line. We'll do the Derwent Valley line one of these days. I've done it loads of times, but If you go right back in my videos, my 100th video, little celebration, is a bit of the Derwent Valley line, actually from the cab of the train. So have a look at that if you're interested. Here we go, Matlock, Bath. I used to live here, darlings. Happy days they were too. Fabulous walks around here, of course. And the Heights of Abraham. I think this year I might well renew my season's pass for the Heights of Abraham. I'm going to be that bit closer to them this year. I got my money's worth out of this. Well, actually, I didn't get my money's worth. It was a present off Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel Emma Lemon. But I got her money's worth out of my season's pass. They're not running at the moment, but we're just going underneath where the cables are. There's just no actual cars. We're about to drive past the worst pub in the known universe, the Midland. Worth going to because it's so incredibly awful. The people who run that make Basil Fawlty look like the perfect customer services operative. There's the Bridge of Many Whittles. And then we enter into the land of the fish and chip shop. And there's parking space there, so that's handy enough. And we get an hour's free parking here. Right, I think we'll give Costas the turn, as they say in Ireland. Oh, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. £6 something that was. Sitting inside, using their heat, light, whatever. Can't grumble at that. What made me laugh? Oh my God. I was just in the middle of ordering and lady walked in, motorbiker, and she was wearing a fleece that said, "Don't abuse me, I'll come." And I just lost the plot. I lost the plot. That really made me laugh. Right. Next stop, Rajabati. If I can pull out. As the bishop said to the actress. Middle of winter, but Matlock Bath is still busy. God, I love the Bath. Here we go. Right, I'm thinking of which way to go. Well, I'll tell you what, from here, oh, let me think, hang on, let me think. Starkholmes, or if I go down the A6, is there any benefit to that? No, there isn't, is there? Starkholmes is the way, isn't it? I would have thought. Right, here we are. Masson Mills on the left, and I used to live just on the right, just here. Well, after the traffic lights, actually. There you go, the white triple-story, three-story place. That used to be home. Oh, they've taken down a lot of trees here. Love this bridge. Is there a better way than going over Starkholmes? I've got a feeling there should be. I can't write. There's got to be a better way than cutting over Starkholmes. I'm sure there is. But as we're here, I'm just going to quickly whiz into the station, my favourite station in the world. Most of you will already have seen it, either in real life or on one of my videos, but oh, breathe in. Breathe in. There you go, darlings. Cromford Station, as immortalised on the record cover of Oasis's first #1 hit single, some might say. The station house on the now unused platform is now an Airbnb. I'd love to stay there one time. There you go, just thought I'd give you a quick glimpse of that. Right, I'm going to try and find a cunning way to Rajabati that doesn't involve Starkholmes, which is a bit of a nightmare, quite honestly. But I'll see you when we get there. Okay, there is a better way. There is definitely a better way. My brain fog has cleared, and right, I know exactly where I'm going now. This is the way that I used to go to work at Clay Cross, the Clay Cross restaurant, when I was living in Matlock, Bath. Now, when I transferred to Ripley, that's easy, it's straight down the A6. But this is the way that I used to go to Clay Cross, and I'd completely forgotten about it. And it's quite nice, so you might as well come with me. So to the right of us, we've got the river, which is very swollen, and there's a railway line there somewhere, Derwent Valley Line, of course. And there's also a canal, the Cromford Canal. And I'm sure there's some obscure fact that at some point the canal, the railway line, the river and the road, the A6, all cross each other or meet or something, and it's the only place in the world where that happens, or the only place in the UK. I can't remember exactly. High Peak Junction there to the right. Fancy me forgetting this. Well, let's hope I have actually remembered it and I go the right way. Lee Bridge. Ah, yes. Memories are coming back. So we took a left here. Onto Lee Road. This is rather lovely. Have a look at this. Isn't that nice? Then there's a canal walk down to the left. I haven't been this way for... Yeah, there's a canal just there. I haven't been this way for a long, long time. But this will bring us out at the crossroads of the Matlock Alfreton Road where Lickpenny is. So there we go. Right, I'll bring you back when we get there. Right, so if we were going to Ripley, chuck a right there, that heads down to Cryche Tram Museum. You've not been gone all that long. This is a nice short journey. We are going to fire a left here down this short stretch of road. God, it's foggy. Now there's another site down here, and I'm sure it's one that I keep seeing being mentioned. I can't remember. Is it Pine Groves? We'll have a look as we go past. Yeah, Pine Groves, and they do seasonal pitches there. So I will have looked at that, no doubt, when I was first considering a seasonal. I can't remember what the problem was with that one, if there was a problem. And here you will see, you should recognise this junction. You all should recognise this junction, except we're normally coming from the opposite road. We normally come from over there and we turn left. So, unusual to be approaching from this side. Here we go. Over we go. And this is it. This is Lickpenny Lane. So, we're here. We've just come from an unusual direction. But I'm so glad I remembered that. That's so much easier than dropping down. If I'm just heading to Matlock Bath, that's so much easier than dropping down into Matlock on the main road. God, miserable bloody day, innit? And here we are. Greetings, honourable seasonal pitch. Oh, and for the first time, I'm turning up with a car with a tow bar. I look proper. I look like I belong here. Right, where's my little thing? Hang on, let me sort my little thing out. Where are you? Bloody hell. Where the arse in hell are? Oh, there you are. I've got you. Here we go. Bosh. Quite empty, isn't it? And here we go, down to our little corner. Our little corner of the site. I wonder who bagged 119. Maybe I'll get that next year. Right, here we go. And I will see you inside. Right, well, actually, I need a wee. So, there's no point in sullying Rajabati needlessly. We pay for the facilities. Let's jolly well go and use them, shall we? Right, for those of you who didn't see the previous video, here are some facilities. So, we've got bogs. In there, there's a laundry with washer and dryer. And in there, you got your dishwashing area. Right, let's go and have a wee. Trap 1, trap 2. Then there are you got showers. I'm not sure that we'll ever use these, but they're there. It's right, isn't it? It's clean, it's warm. Oh my God. Oh, it's so cold in here. Right, I've put the heater on, but let's do the old trick, shall we? Get some heat into place quickly. Oh, hang on, I have to press a thing, don't I? There we are. I turned the gas on before I came in. There you go. That will warm us up nice and quickly. Let me show you. That will warm us up in no time. Oh, and before anybody complains, I'm wearing the motorhome slippers. Right, first little job done. TV measuring up. Okay, right, that's the 19-inch cello TV, and it's 440mm wide. So, come back to straight and level. That will fit there. That will fit there. That panel is 18 inches and 440mm is about 17 inches. So the 19-inch telly should fit fine. So there you go. We know what we're looking for now. And we're down to 2 burners. It's getting a bit of heat into the place though. Well, it's a good bit warmer in here now, I'm very happy to say. So let's have a look at what I bought from Sainsbury's. Okay, here we go. Right. Oops. Well, that's a receipt. Bog roll, the own brand stuff. I am reliably informed that you don't need to buy the Caravan specific chemical toilet paper. The own brand stuff is thin enough that it will be okay. It won't clog up your chemical doings. So, yeah, there it is. That's what we are going to try. I normally use the Andrex double quilted. That is going to be too thick for the watches. God, this heater properly throws out some heat, I tell you. Right, what else? Apple juice. My favourite apple juice, which has been shared with the community. Well, a couple of the community. Emma's sampled my juice, so has Jen. So that can go in Mr. Fridge. Emergency rice for when I can't be asked to cook. You know that I'm quite a fan of emergency stuff. I tell you what, we'll move those down one, I think. I'll need to get my head around all of this, what should go where, but we'll find out where everything goes as we go along, but my gut tells me that should be down there, but that might change. What else have we got? Toothpaste. Obviously that's going in the bathroom. A new toothbrush, because why not? It's about time I had one. Washing up liquid. Couldn't decide which colour to go for, so went for the original fairy. No offence. Sponge scarers, because you need them. Where are they going to live? I can't get this Caravan. I swear to God, this Caravan is on the wonk. Now, according to the spirit level, it's perfectly level, but that's assuming that the thing the spirit level is on is perfectly level. The floor doesn't seem level. I swear to God, we're going downhill this way. Anyway, we can have a little fiddle with that. So, dishwash scourer things. Right, quite a fan of these. That's for our Sunday lunch when I can't be asked to make proper gravy. These are very good. They do a chicken one as well. Oh, that fits quite nicely in there. Or maybe, oh, it fits even better that way round. You see, we'll find our way. We'll find our way forward. This is the gift card that I was very kindly given for Christmas. £30. And that's what bought all of this. So thank you, you two. I won't mention you because we don't, do we? Some people don't like to be public when they do a nice thing. Other people do, and it's, you know, I'm grateful either way. So thank you very much, you two. This is what it's bought. So that's gone. Now, I bought these hoping to God they will fit where I want them to go. Right, I'm a fan of olive oil. I love olive oil. I like Mediterranean olive oil. I love Gozetan olive oil, Maltese. But I love an infused olive oil. Sometimes I do my own, sometimes I buy them, because I think they make nice display items as well. So, chili infused. And I actually use this. It's not just for show. I use these. I've got some on the go at Windy Bum, but I thought it'd be nice to have new for Rajabati. Garlic infused. And just plain extra virgin olive oil. It's good for you, this stuff. Don't use the crappy vegetable oils. Now, I was hoping, let's close that. Never had one of these before. Quite like that. Let me show you. Wrong way. There you go. God, the heat coming out here is extraordinary. Never had one of these slidey outy things before. I was desperately hoping that these would fit in a certain place, these oils. Oh, you can't see me now. So, let's see if they do and if they look well. Oh, right. That gives us a dilemma. Oh, is this not going to work? Are they go? Oh. Oh, now then. Now then, O.C.D nightmare. Oh. Gosh. Right, let me show you. This kind of stuff worries me. You lot will be saying, don't be so bloody stupid. Hold on. Right, I was hoping the oils would display along here. And they will, as you can see. However, they are taller than the salt and pepper. So in my mind, salt and pepper needs to be this side. they should be up in the corner because they are the taller. It should go from left to right in height order, according to my OCD. However, the salt and pepper, the base that the salt and pepper sits on, won't fit there. It's too narrow. Now, I could put the salt and pepper there. Oh, could I put the whole thing there? Would the whole thing fit? Let's have a look. No, it won't fit. So the salt and pepper on their own could go there, and those could go up there. Oh. No, that doesn't look right either, does it? Do you know what? The salt and pepper look great in that corner there. What about if we just move these a bit further down here so that they're not so immediately comparable? You come back there, Mr. Chilli. Let's put the salt and pepper back because I've always thought that looked fantastic in that corner there. First thing I see when I come in the van, and I pat myself on the back because it works so well. And just, oh, mind you, oh God, I don't know now. Oh, they don't look as good as I thought. You see, they just look like clutter. They look like clutter. They don't look like a display item like they do at Windy Bum. They look like clutter because it's too small. Fuck it, they can just go in the cupboard. Right, they do fit very neatly in there next to the sugar behind a little lip, as if they were meant to be there. So they can live there for now, but it's a shame that, could they go out here anywhere? Because really they're a display item. But I don't think caravans and display items go together because you haven't got the space for them. I think it's all about using cupboard space. And stuff. Oh, I'm burning the back of my legs on that bloody heater. They can stay there for now. We'll work something out in the longer term. You see, this is the mad stuff I obsess over instead of worrying about things that are important. Right, onto the next bag now. It's a really funny camera angle, isn't it? It's because you're down low, I'm up high. It's not an ideal filming setup, but you know, we're going to have to work all of this out going forward. We can't expect it to be perfect from the off. It's fun working it all out. Right, this is stuff that I brought from home, okay? So, there's more sugar because coffee is an essential. I have sugar in my coffee, so I have good stocks of coffee and I have good stocks of sugar. I also have good stocks of wine, but I haven't got round to that yet for Rajabati. But Rajabati will be well stocked with wine, and I think in the sugar space there's only enough room for 2. Oh, and then I can't fit the sugar bowl in. Oh, this is harder than I thought, this caravan life. Okay, well, the sugar bowl can... This isn't the long-term sugar bowl, this is a temporary sugar bowl. Well, the sugar bowl can live out on display by the coffee machine. That's reasonable. I don't think anybody can argue with that. I swear this caravan's on the one. The first thing for our drinks cabinet, that is the free can of Coke that I got from the Chinese takeaway last Monday. Might be going there again today. I know, double takeaway day. Shoot me, somebody. But I've not gone away, I've not spent any mad money on anything. Well, I haven't got any money to... Okay, that can go into the drinks cupboard. That is now the drinks cupboard, by the way, that you can't see because I've just wandered out of shot. What else have I got? Okay, that is Acqua di Gio, what's it called? Shower gel stuff. That's for the bathroom, obviously. And more for the bathroom. Aftershave, Acqua di Gio, and the posh version of it. There you go. So they're all for the bathroom. Oh, and one last little bit. A tea towel. Now, I chose this one by colour. It's not my favourite tea towel. I have tea towels from places I've visited. Used to be a thing collecting tea towels. This one is from York. It's not my favourite place, although it's a lovely place. And this isn't my favourite tea towel. Although York was lovely. I was taken to York for my birthday for the weekend by the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty. And it was a lovely weekend. We went to see Ken Dodd. Didn't make it all the way through. Few do. Right, so that can go over there, over the old oven handle, and make this place look a bit more like home. No, that doesn't look right. On the lower one. No, that doesn't look right. It needs to be... Right, I need to fold it differently. It needs to be folded this way. It's hard work being me. Especially being me in a caravan. Goodness me. Right, it needs to be folded that way, I think. And then it can go long form through both handles. How's that? Ah, yes, that looks better. That looks better. Don't know where these are going to live. Oh, are they going to have to be in here? Oh. This might be harder than I thought. Right, I'll go and put the bathroom stuff away. Now, I have started to bring some electrical items. And one of the problems that I assumed that I would encounter, and I'm pretty sure I still will encounter this, is the availability of sockets. The availability of electrical sockets in order to charge the plethora of electrical doings that I have. Now, there aren't going to be enough, and obviously in the cottage I just use multiple adapters and so on. You are limited on an electric hookup as to the amount of power that you can be using at any one time. So I've got a rather neat little solution in mind that I will share with you now. Now, you've all seen this before, so this won't come as a surprise, but this is the AFRI Nano 100 watt little power station thing that I've had on long-term test. Now, I don't often do collaborations, as you know, very, very rare. And when I do a collaboration, I do it properly. When most YouTubers say they're going to do a collaboration, what they really mean is they get given a product, they do a quick review and tell you how fantastic it is, whether it's any good or not, and then they keep it, use it, or more likely just flog it. I can't do that. I like to sleep at night. So if I do a collaboration, then there are certain rules. Right, number one, the product has to be something that I genuinely need, genuinely want, and genuinely will use. Another rule is that I won't be tied into a contract where I can't say what I really think, where I can't say anything non-positive. And another thing is that I won't just get it sent through the post and then do a video of it the next day or the next week. I want to actually use it and tell you if it's any good. Now, I've been using this for 3 or 4 months. It's had a proper test. You've seen me using it, and I have talked about it on odd occasions. Now, the reason I think it might be particularly useful now, previously I've used it when I've gone away. I can see how it will be useful in the home environment, because when your home environment is a caravan or indeed a motorhome, this will be used in NETTY as much as it will be used here. But the point is that it can kind of work like a plug adapter, can't it? Because a plug adapter, you can charge one thing. Using this, you can charge two. Well, it itself is plugged into a power source, so it's doubling your availability of powering things. Or it can be a standalone power thing, of course, which is what I've been using it for up to now. It's only now I'm thinking about using it in a domestic setting because of the sparsity of electrical sockets. As I say, I've been using it for a fair while. Oh, and for domestic use, obviously these are pretty small. You can actually take this on a flight. You can take this on an airplane. And I'm going to Spain in March, and I'll be taking this with me. So I've had this on long-term test along with another one of similar output, made an orange one made by a company that begins with J. I prefer this one, and one of the reasons for that is this has just worked and continued to work. It's utterly reliable, does what it's supposed to do, unlike the orange one beginning with J, which after a few uses just stopped, completely died, gave up the ghost, proved to be about as reliable as a pensioner's erection. And for whatever reason, it hasn't been replaced. So obviously I'm not going to recommend that to you, but I do absolutely recommend this. It's been faultless. It's been faultless, and it's been really useful. There's not a great deal to tell you about it. I'm sure you all know how these work. This one just works as it's supposed to. And that's all that you can ask of something, really. It gives you all of the information that you need on there. You all know what these do. So what I can tell you is that over the 3 or 4 months that I've been using it, it hasn't missed a beat, and it hasn't turned a hair. The other thing that I like about this compared to any others is this. It has a retractable USB-C on a cord that it's got the, you know, the things that can stay out, or you click it and it just goes back in, and it's got a little magnetic clasp there. So fair's fair. After he sent me this, I did not pay for it, but I have been using it genuinely day in, day out for 3 or 4 months. The company has a good reputation. It's a cracking little bit of kit, and if you're in the market for one, I totally recommend this. And you will find a link to it with a discount code in the description to this video. There you go. Just thought I'd mention that. Okay, well, one thing has found the perfect place. That fits in absolutely perfectly. Just there. And you could power your phone and your laptop from that for a couple of days before you needed to charge it back up. Stick another one over there, and you've got a complete his and hers matching highly powered charging stations. Well, that was quite hard work, but the bed has now been made. There you go. Quite the work of art. Right, there's no way I'm sleeping in it. Takes too long to bloody make. I'm not messing that up. I'll sleep outside in the car. That can just be for show. So we've got give you a close-up of the posh quilt. Pillowcases, of course. There are other pillows and pillowcases hiding underneath. Then there are cushions made out of something that's nicer to touch than anything else I've ever felt. We've got a throw made out of the same thing. Tell you what, darlings, that's quite the bed, isn't it? Right, I thought I'd set the televisual up, because it's a long time since I've had a look at the televisual. And there's like, oh, I don't know how this works. Hold on, exit. What do I press? That. There's, how does this work? You can browse, kind of, but, oh, right, okay. There are hundreds of channels. This is ridiculous. Global Arabic. Brian Ferry live in Lyon. Dire Straits live. Oh, and you get radio as well. Oh, well, that's more worthwhile. Oh, the Archers.
Be worrying about anything else, only my painting. I'm only motivated to paint by people enjoying themselves. If I saw something sad, I wouldn't dream of painting that.
Now you're talking. The Archers, now you're talking. Right. This televisual, as far as I can see, well, obviously it's far too big. It's not a 12-volt job. It's a normal televisual. And it's a smart televisual. So it connects to the interweb and does all sorts of things, and you can watch YouTube and stuff. But I don't want it down there, because it's taking up space where I want the kettle, toaster, air fryer to go. It's taking up a plug, which is pretty valuable. You don't get many of them in here. And it's leaving that panel where the televisual should be bare. So, as impressive as this televisual is, I'm going to get a tiny little one, well, a 19-inch, that will fit on there, as per the original. So, does anybody want a 24-inch smart television? Well, does anybody want to buy one? I wouldn't mind a couple of bob to it to put towards the other one. But yeah, it's impressive. And actually, I might sleep on it. I suppose it, but it leaves that, yeah, I don't know. I'll have a little think about that. But anyway, I've had it on, I've had it working, and I looked at some channels, and yeah. But I wouldn't mind watching the odd DVD. Right, well, I've got you. Let's just have... No, actually, we'll do that in a minute. Right, I just wanted to put the televisual away before I did this. So, there you are. I'll decide what I'm going to do with that. But I think that can be sold. Yeah, put the money towards one I want. Okay, just have a quick walk around then so we can see what we've achieved today. It's not been quite the day I planned, but it's not been a total disaster either. Well, first up, we've road tested our Caravan slippers, and they are lovely. So let me put my shoes a little bit more tidily there by the door, ready to go. Okay, so ignore the televisual in the box. So electrical bit there, that's the old MacBook. That's going to live here. You can see that fits in absolutely perfectly there, the little Afari Nano 100. And remember, have a look in the description and you will find a link and discount code if you fancy one of those useful little things. My nice cushion. Right, that bag's coming home with me, ignore that. We'd already covered the kitchen roll. We've discovered that this needs to stay like it is, just with the salt and pepper, no display items there. Although I think a chopping board there, placed that way. I'll bring one of the chopping boards next time. We've got our oils tucked away out of sight, sadly. Normally they would be a display item. We've got some stuff in the fridge. Nothing in the freezer. It doesn't feel very... Oh, it does. I've nudged the fridge up a bit because the freezer didn't feel frozen. It does now. So that's that. We've got some more bits, including that for our roast beef. Oh, we're going to be doing roast beef here. We got some more bits in the food cupboard. We've got a tea towel, correctly folded now. I need to bring some baking trays. What's over here? Right, nothing new over here, is there? Except we know what televisual we need now. Moving into here, well, I mean, this is obviously a big change. The bed has been made and dressed. I might tweak it round a bit. But, yeah, it's done for now. Oh. Lifted that up to put the television, to get the televisual out. It's creased it. It's creased it. Then going into the bathroom, we have toilet roll now. Shampoo, conditioner, we have aftershave, we have shower gel, we have deodorant, we have soap, we have toothbrush, we have toothpaste. Right, things I still need. Towels. I need towels. There were some on offer in Sainsbury's and I wasn't sure on the colour. I couldn't totally remember how the bathroom looked. Now I look at it, neither of them would have worked. One, there were some silver ones and there were some kind of slate grey ones. And no, I don't think they would have worked. I know it's boring. I don't want contrasting. I want some shade of brown for the towels. A light coffee colour, something like that. So I still need towels. What else do I need? Bed all sorted now. I need to bring clothes and hangers. Oh, the bed does look rather lush, doesn't it? Honestly, you should feel this. Oh, and this feels amazing. We've got cutlery's in there, isn't it? We've got our oh, I need to bring the mug, get rid of those gopping things. We've got crockery. We got the basics of crockery anyway. I do love the pasta bowls. We've got salt and pepper. I need pans. I need pans. I might bring... then again, I might not. The problem with my pans is they're all too big. This is... It's not quite full size, is it? And everything that I've got is big. My smallest pan is like an 18 centimetre. And it's going to be massive on that. I need like 14, 16 centimetres, really. Yeah. Everything needs to be bloody smaller, doesn't it? That's smaller, the oven and grill are smaller, so yeah, so I still need those. Other bits of, oh, not much really. Oh, and the internet is the big one. Sorting the internet, that's the biggie. But we'll get there by next Monday, won't we? I mean, it sounds silly. I mean, it's half a day. Half a day's effort, really. The problem is I kind of don't get those half a days, do I? I get the odd half hour or something. Stuff like kettle, toaster, that's inessential. They can wait. Because I've got my heart set on the ones that I want. So I don't. Yeah, I'd rather wait and get the ones that I want than get cheap ones or second-hand ones in the interim. Well, I wouldn't mind second-hand if they were the ones I wanted. But there we are. Getting a sense of how it's going to be being here. Now, I know it's out of season at the moment, but it's just deathly black and deathly quiet. It's a bit spooky tonight, if I'm honest, because of the fog. It's going to be a lot quieter than Windy Bum because I haven't got that main road that I've got so used to. I've got very used to that main road. I don't even notice the noise anymore. Let's have a sit down. So, yeah, I think I'm going to like it here. It's very dark, very quiet. But Rajabati is cozy. I've got no fears of being too cold. I'm never going to be too cold. Well, only for a very short while. That heater, that one there, works so well. And you've got the extra heater that Chris fitted in the bathroom to keep that all cozy wozy. So I don't need to worry about that at all. And in summer, I know caravans are supposed to get terribly hot, but we've got so many panoramic roof things, and I presume all of the windows open. So we'll just get plenty of airflow coming through, and I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine. I'm rather looking forward to it. Rather looking forward to it. Yeah, got the slippers now. Yeah, starting to get my head around it. It's going to be even better when I've got NETTY here, just there. That's something that I'm very happy about. The idea of having NETTY and Rajabati together. That will, logistically, that will work very well. And there's loads of room on the pitch. I need to get some bin liners for the little bin on the door. I've got a bin in NETTY, but I can't see anywhere that it could go. We'll use the bin on the door. We'll just use the bin on the door. That'll be fine. I'll get some bin liners. Oh, and we got washing up liquid and scouring pads, didn't we? And I can't remember where I put them. Oh, I can. They're up. They're in this one. Yeah, they're in that one there. I forgot, because today all went not according to plan. I forgot to bring the vase, which can go... Well, the big vase off the windowsill can go where the... Oh, that'll mean moving that. Well, that probably makes sense to move that. I shouldn't leave that there when the blinds are open, should I? Because it's just encouraging somebody to break in and nick it, I suppose. Do people nick MacBooks? I bet they bloody do. Yeah, so shift that, put the flowers there instead, they'll be pretty. The little vase that's on the table could go on there, actually. Could go on there. Or maybe in the bathroom. Let's have a look. Mind you, the bathroom's going to be a bit dark, isn't it? No, there isn't anyway. And probably a silly idea putting flowers in the bathroom, isn't it? What about trinkets and whatnot? Oh, the little display vases, they would go quite nicely there. Have to be careful that they didn't get boshed by the bathroom door. There's not many places for trinkets, really, are there? Everything is about minimal clutter, which I quite like. Thinking about the pigs, where can I put the pigs? I mean, I can't lose Mum's pigs. Oh, I don't know. Somebody suggested that somewhere in the storage I just have a box of precious things. They don't have to be on display, you just know that you've got them. Maybe I'll do that with the pigs, because those two little vases, I can see that they can go somewhere. But the pigs, no, I don't know where they could go, and they're kind of not in keeping anyway, are they? Right, what time is it? Okay, it's time to turn everything off and bugger off. We'll come back tomorrow, I guess. I could do with a loo again. Mind you, it's been a few hours and I've had some water. Right, well, I'll use their facilities before I go. All right, darlings, I'm going to turn you off. Have one last look at the bed. It's lovely, isn't it? We're going to be super comfy in there. Right, I'll see you in the car. Okay. Here we are back in Officer Crabtree. Yeah, I'll be very happy when Nettie comes here. That'll be such a perfect little setup then. Right, well, that's about today then, really, isn't it? Not entirely the day I planned, but probably can't grumble. It's not been a bad day, really, has it? I mean, we've got Crabtree started, turned his wheels over, charged his battery, done all of that. I'll give him a wipe down on the little bits of mould that have crept in while I cruelly ignored him. So we've done that, we've been shopping, we've spent our £30 voucher, still got a 15 quid voucher to spend on bits when I think of other bits. Oh, we had sausage and batter and chips and curry sauce at Matlock Bath. Oh, been a while, darling, since that happened. I really enjoyed that. And we've potted a bit in Rajabati. And we've done the bed, of course. Measured for the televisual. Tried out the existing televisual. Oh, it's been a pretty good day, really, hasn't it? And we know that we've got time on our side, so there's no bloody rush. There's no rush. We can take our time. We can take our sweet time. What I can't take my sweet time about, though, is going to the loo. I need to do that right now. So, I'll be back in a minute. Oh, that's a weight off my mind. And of course my bladder. Right, where's my doings? Here it is. I don't suppose they'll have fixed the lower one. Is it going to be any easier in Crabtree? Oh, hang on. No, I thought they'd fixed it for a minute. No, they haven't. Oh, it might be a little bit easier in Crabtree. Not much bloody easier, though. Oh, there we go. There we go. Now, I'm just going to whiz up to the bins because I've got all the rubbish from the bedding and whatnot. My bin's full at home. So, again, we pay for them. Let's take advantage of the facilities. Back in a sec. Right. That is the rubbish emptied. Me emptied. So that means we're good to go. Where's reverse? Reverse is there, isn't it? Because you are a 6-speed, aren't you, crabbers? God, the weather's not improved, has it? Blimey. So the wardens get little lodges. Hard work, I imagine, being a site warden. Right. Oh, it's just going to put my window down. We've done that, haven't we? We just go now. Right, I've got no idea how much footage I've put together today, but I think that's probably enough, isn't it? So I think on that note, rather foggy note, I will say thank you for your company. As always, it really wouldn't be the same without you. I hope you're enjoying this little adventure towards our new doings. I hope you're not frustrated that I'm doing it so slowly and gradually, and I hope you're not too frustrated that I'm concentrating on all the wrong things and obsessing over the things I shouldn't be obsessing over and ignoring the things that I really should be taking a lot more seriously. God, this fog is awful. Right then, darlings. Yeah, I will leave it there, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. So, on that note, all the love in the world from me. Oh, this is where the bend is, isn't it? And toodle pip. Look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
If I had 19 buttocks, I would give 17 to you. Then you'd have 19 buttocks, and I'd have only 2.
The YouTube channel's not any good, but he's a nice guy. I'm sorry, Mr. Boaty.
You had me at YouTube videos. Let's go, Boaty.
Boaty's such a great guy, such a great guy, very tall, such a great guy. I wish Boaty was here in America with me right now.
You twat. Wanker.